Hello students, I am Aniket Kirsch and today we are going to start chapter 2, that is working in Windows 7. So what all things are there in this chapter? Let's see. So first of all, Windows is an operating system, right, which is launched by Microsoft in 2009 as an upgrade version of Windows Vista operating system. Getting? Windows 7 is an updated operating system than that of the Windows Vista, right? And it is developed in 2009. Now, Windows Explorer is the main tool that is used to interact with the Windows 7. Now we will see what is Windows Explorer, right? Through that we used to handle all the libraries, all the how to interact with the Windows 7. Okay. Now libraries is a kind of folder in Windows 7 that allows you to organize your files and folders. Okay, library is a kind of folder which is used to which helps you to organize files and folders. Okay, so by default in our Windows 7 we have by default 4 these libraries are there. Okay, these are what? These are documents, pictures, music and videos. These 4 libraries are by default there, and you can even create new libraries, right? Library means nothing, it is just a kind of folder in which you store different files. So by default in Windows operating system we have by default how many libraries? Document, for pictures, music and videos. Okay, so let's see, starting with Windows Explorer. How to start Windows Explorer? So see, in this screen first you have to click on the start button, right? In the start button go to all programs, and in all programs you have to find accessories folder. Here it is, right? Click on accessories and here you will see Windows Explorer, right? Here it is. Now click on that. Now see, this is the window of Windows Explorer, right? And here by default how many libraries are there? Here by default 4 libraries are there. They by default these are document, music, pictures and videos. These 4 libraries are there in our this Windows Explorer by default. We can create new libraries. I will tell you. First of all, see again how to open Windows Explorer. I am telling you again. You have to first click on start button, and after clicking on start button go to all programs and then accessories. You know how to open Paint, right? In Paint also, to open Paint also you go first click on start button, then all programs, then accessories. In accessories, here see, here you have Paint option. In this folder only, here you will see Windows Explorer, right? Click on this. This is Windows Explorer. By default 4 libraries are there, and even you can create your new libraries. Getting? So Windows Explorer is the main tool which is used to interact with the Windows 7. Interaction with the Windows 7 means what? Windows 7 is the operating system. So in this operating system, to manage files and folders, right, you use Windows Explorer, right? And as you have seen in library, library is also a kind of folder. In this by default 4 libraries are there, right? 4 libraries are by default present. These are document, music, pictures and videos. And notice one thing, these 4 libraries are there, right? These 4 libraries are there. Why this is showing? But here in the left, this when we are opening Windows Explorer, you see this window. This complete window is divided into 2 parts, right? See, division is here. This is the division. This is the left side and this is the right side. So 2 parts are there, first part and second part. And see, in the left part, this library is selected. Okay, this library is selected in the first part, and therefore under this 4 parts are there. 4, and under this libraries 4 options are there. 4 kinds of libraries are there which are displaying on the right side, right? First, second, third and fourth. here we have selected what? Libraries. Getting? So here four libraries are by default, whatever libraries are there, it is showing. Means we have to select from the left panel, and whatever we will select in the left panel will be displayed on the right panel. Getting? Okay. Now you already know how to start Windows Explorer, right? And this pan is divided into two parts: left pan, right pan. Left pan, in the left pan you have to select, in the right pan you will see whatever you will select in the, suppose I will select this desktop. Now you can see all the files which is present in the, now downloads, now recent files, OneDrive, document, music, pictures, videos, libraries. Like this you can select every, whatever you will select in the left pan will be displayed on the right side. Getting? Now see one thing, try to notice one thing. See, in the left side of this favorite, one symbol is there, right? One symbol is there. Here you can see one symbol, right? See, let me show you. See, now in the beside this favorite we have one symbol, right? And here also in library also we have one symbol. You can see, right? So what are all these symbols? What are all these symbols? This favorite, this library, here all these symbols are present. The symbol is like this, right? The symbol is like this. Sorry. The symbol is like this. ऐसा कुछ सिंबल प्रेजेंट होता है ये, और ये डार्क कलर्स रहते हैं उसमें, ये डार्क वाला, और उसको क्लिक करने से कुछ ऐसा सिंबल बन जाता है. गेटिंग? सो ये आई एम ट्राइंग टू शो यू दिस. सी, तो ये फेवरेट के पास आपने ये ऑप्शन देखा, लाइब्रेरीज में ये ऑप्शन देखा. अब इसको ही मैं अगर इसको क्लिक करता हूँ, सपोज देखिए इसको क्लिक किया तो क्या हुआ, ये मिनिमाइज हो गया. अब इसको मैंने, ये जो एरो बना हुआ है, इस एरो को अगर मैं क्लिक करता हूँ, दिस विल बी व्हाट, एक्सपांडेड. दिस विल बी एक्सपांडेड, ये खुल जाता है. दिस विल ओपन एंड वॉट एवर इज देयर इनसाइड सब फोल्डर्स विल बी शोन. और इसको अगेन इफ आई विल क्लिक इट विल बी मिनिमाइज्ड. गेटिंग? मीन्स ये फोल्डर, ये सिंबल को अगर इफ आई विल क्लिक ऑन दिस सिंबल इट विल बी मिनिमाइज्ड, एंड अगेन इफ दिस सिंबल इज प्रेजेंट मीन्स इट कैन बी एक्सपांडेड. गेटिंग? सो दिस इज एक्सपांडिंग एंड कोलैप्सिंग बैक. कोलैप्स बैक मतलब इफ यू आर मिनिमाइजिंग, ये देखो कोलैप्स बैक कर दिया. दिस सिंबल मीन्स इट कैन बी एक्सपांडेड एंड वी हैव सम सब फोल्डर इनसाइड इट अगेन. सी, सो दिस सिंबल्स, understood what is this symbol is? Okay, so if symbol is like this, if symbol is like this, अगर ऐसा कोई सिंबल है किसी के सामने, मीन्स इट कैन बी एक्सपांडेड. इसको क्लिक करने से वो एक्सपांड हो जाएगा. गेटिंग? और अगर कोई सिंबल ऐसा कुछ है, ऐसा कुछ है और ये डार्क वो है, फुल यू नो डार्क है, देन इट विल बी व्हाट, इट कैन बी, it can be minimized, right? It can expanded, it is in the minimized form. Getting? Okay, now next you can easily see. Okay, now next, creating a library. Next is creating a library. How to create a library? These all are the libraries, right? Now how can we create a new library? So first thing, how you can create a library is, here you can see, here you can see new library option is there, right? New library option is there. I will click on that. अब मैं इसमें क्लिक करता हूँ. देखिए, see, new library has been created. I will give this name as school, right? School. Okay. अब this is the one way to create a new library. Again I can click and again I can make one more library. One another method to create a library is right click on the this panel, wherever, right click in the blank space wherever you want to create and click on new option, right? Here new option is there and click on library. Again one library has been created. Here we will suppose we will write college. Getting? So These two libraries we have created, right? In the two ways we have created, one from here in the toolbar, one button is there, and one way is to by right clicking the mouse, right? Now next is viewing file and folders. How can we see file and folders? Suppose any folder is open, this folder is open, right? Now if I want to see, I can see this folder in many ways, right? Here we have one, see, here you can see, here we have one button, right? What we call more option. This is called as more option. See, more option. When we are placing our pointer here, it is showing more option, right? So if I will click here on the drop down list, and if I will click this extra large icon, means this option is to see the files or folders in a different way, right? Viewing, and how to view files and folders in different forms, different patterns. Okay, so from here, extra large icons, if I will click, see, you can see all this will become bigger, right? So what is this? All folders and files will become what? In a large size, extra large icons. So this icon is this view is very helpful when you know, if you are working with images and videos, you can easily analyze what kind of videos or files or you know, images you are working on. It will be very helpful. Okay. Now next is, after this large icons, this we have already seen. Now next is medium icons. These are all medium icons. Better idea of what all contents are there in these. Okay? So this is for that. So every view, view is having some advantages or disadvantages. When you will work on it, you will automatically know, according to their your usage, what views you want, right? Now small icons, see, these are the small icons, right? Small icons. Now next, list, see, list. This is also, it is also useful in many files or folders you want to find any. Suppose you want to find any file, right, or folder, you can easily find it because it will directly show the name and you will be able to find out using the name, right? And next is let's see detail. So here you can see date modify. Okay, na? Detailed information like that of the name of the file, type of the file, size 5 KB, 8 KB, size of the file, and date modify. These are all what? Date modified. You can see, right? Date modified. Wait. So date modified, and type of the file, size of the file, everything you can see from here. So this is helpful in that manner, that way, right? Now next is tiles. This will show the basic information of the file. This view will tell you about the basic information of the file, like that of type of the file and size of the file. Both this, if you will see this, the type of the file is JPG and its size is 7.07 KB. If you will see this file, the type of file is GIF file and 4.95 KB is the size of this file. So this you can see basic information, right? Now next is content. Separate rows along with detailed information like that of the modified, size, or authors. Everything will be shown here, right? Manicam, alt files, different files, type of the file, dimensions, size, everything, date modified. You can see all these things, right? So every view is having a different advantage and benefit. On the basis of the functioning, you will understand what will be better for you according to your work, right? Now next is So till now what all topics we have covered, let's see. So from your book we have already discussed we have already discussed what all things are this. So let's see. Here it is. So let's see. We have already covered this Windows. What is starting Windows Explorer? How to start this? And next we have already discussed. Next we have already discussed this creating a library. This also we have discussed how to create a library, right? How to create a library, viewing files and folders. This also we have seen, we have covered, right? Now next is this all things we have seen. Now this all things we have seen, right? This medium icons, small icons, list, detail, tiles, content. This all things we have seen, right? Now next is we will talk about working with control panel. Working with control panel. So control panel is a system folder using which we can make changes the appearance and current setting of the windows. This may include. So what is control panel? Have you heard this term control panel? What is this control panel is? And what is the advantage of using this control panel? So appearance and personalization of the desktop. Appearance of the desktop can be changed, right? Hardware and software setting up, configuring, all these things can be done. Security and system. Networking and internet. Networking means number of computers are connected. All these things can be managed from here. User account and family safety. Setting, clock, language, region. All this, everything is done with the help of this control panel. So let's start. What is control panel? Okay. So see, to go to the control panel, we have to first click on what? Start button. Then here you can see this is control panel, right? Control panel is used to set up everything of your system, whether it is software, whether it is hardware. If you want to remove any program, everything to set your system for according to your need, you can change it from here, right? So here you can see this is the interface of the control panel. Again I am going to open. I am closing it. Now click on the start button, and in this here in the right side you can see here is control panel, right? This is the control panel. Okay, now let's start. So we have already seen what all things we can do from here. Appearance and current setting of the windows can be changed, right? Hardware, software setup can be can be changed from here. Security and systems, networking, setting, clock, and time, everything we can do from here. So you understood how to start this control panel also. Click on the start button, and in the right side you can see the control panel option. Now double click on the computer. This is the one way of opening the this control panel. One more way is there to open the control panel. Here you can see computer icon, right? Computer icon you can see. Double click on it. And here you can see open. Here see this open control panel, right? From here you can open control panel. Okay, so I am clicking on this and this again. So these are the two ways to open control panel. Okay, now the first thing I want to change is the date and time of my system. So in this interface, let us see where is the date and time. Okay, where is the date and time? Here we will see. So here it is, date and time. from here we can see date and time. So here we will go to change the date and time of our system. Okay, so let's go on it, click on it. Okay, now here you can see change date and time option, right? So I will click on this. Now in this, see, June 2020 21 is selected. Suppose I want to change the date today. Suppose I want to set it at 25 June 2020. So I will click on 25. I want to set 25 December, right? 25 December. So from here I will change to December 25 December 2020. Okay, you can see here it is December 2020 and here is the date what, 25, right? So now I am setting it okay. I will click on OK and then OK. Now here you can see, here in the bottom right corner, here you can see what is the now date today, 25 December it is written, right? So like this you can change. Okay, again I am correcting it, June 2020 21. Okay, so that's it. Okay, now I want to change the time also. From here I can change the time like in the same way. I can select, I can write it 8, right? But here it is 6, so I am writing again 6. Okay and okay. So this all changes can be seen from the bottom right corner, right? From here, right? Here time and date generally displays, right? Okay, right. Now next, now you know how to change the date and time on your system using the control panel. Now let's talk about font. You works on MS Word, right? So you have seen different kinds of fonts, different font styles, means the letters or the text are written in different styles. All those are written here. Okay, see, again I am showing, and in this control panel interface, go to the font folder. Okay, fonts folder, and here from here you can see all those fonts are available. Okay, all those fonts are available, and if you want to see any font like this, you can double click on it and you can see, right? You can remove it from here, and if you have a new font, you can download it from the internet and you can place it here in this folder. Then you can access it on MS Word, right? So this is the font option, use of font option in this control panel interface. Date and time you have seen, this font option you have seen. Now mouse, let's talk about the mouse. Here it is, see, here it is mouse, right? Mouse. So to change on the mouse setting, we will click on that. Okay, so let's click on this mouse option. Here I have some problem in my mouse setting, but I am telling you how to. So this is my mouse. Okay, I am moving my mouse, so this pointer is moving. So I can increase the speed of my mouse. See, this is double click of speed, right? If I want to open any file, I have to double click on it, right? To open any file, any folder, I have to double click on it. So what you can do, if you want to make it fast, to make the double click fast, you can increase this, right? Okay, in the same way, in your which of the click in your mouse is the primary, left click. Okay, so from here this checkbox, right? Switch primary and secondary button. Primary button and secondary button. Primary और secondary button कौन है? Which one is the primary? Left one is the primary button. जिसका ज़्यादा use होता है, that is the primary button. Suppose any person is right-handed. Any person is left-handed. हम लोग तो right-handed हैं, right? We are not talking about this cricket. We are talking about this mouse. हम लोग right hand से handle करते हैं. Suppose anybody is using left hand instead of this right hand, तो उसका क्या होता है? उसका click event भी बदलता है. Click event यानी left को right consider करेगा. So what he will do? Switch primary and secondary buttons on your mouse. Using this function, he can switch this left and right click. Okay, getting? So this settings you can do it from the this option. Now next, we have seen this mouse setting also. Now why to double click the mouse, why to double click the mouse to open any file or folder? Okay, so for this we will go in folder option. I am telling you, to open any file or folder, what you have to do, you have to double click, na? Right? But you can open it in single click also. If you will check by going to this folder option, here you can see this is the folder option, right? By going to this folder option, here you can see double click to open an item. It is by default selected. If you will click on this single click to open any item, so by just clicking one time you can open any file or folder. Okay, so this is for that. Okay, suppose I will click on this and apply OK. Okay, now suppose I want to open this folder, so I will just single click and this will be opened. Okay, this is what I want to say, I want to explain, but this is by default. We have a practice on this, so I am changing it again. Now next is, now you know, so double click to open any item can be replaced by single click. Okay, using the folder option, going to folder option. Now next is, put your computer in a sleep mode. Okay, sleep mode. So here in this we have one option, that is the power option. See, where is the power option? Power option, power option. Let's see where it is. Power option. Here it is, power option, right? So I will open this. Sleep means, you understand why we put our computer in sleep mode? So that our electricity can be saved, power consumption can be saved, right? So from here, see, after opening this, in control panel, in under power option, if I will open power option, here power saver is there, right? Power saver, this is by default selected, means it is in the sleep mode. It will automatically change plan setting. Okay, I will click on this, and here see, dim the display, turn off the display, put the computer to sleep. If you will not do anything and left it for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, it will go to the sleep mode, right? Turn off the display in 2 minutes or 5 minutes. It depends upon the plug-in or on battery. Your laptop is working on battery or on it is plugged in, right? So this timing we can change and fix, right? So this is what sleep mode. Our power can be saved, power consumption can be implemented, right? Now next, so you understood what is a sleep mode, right? Now let's talk about hibernate. Hibernate mode means, sleep mode means it will for the timing it will go to the sleep mode. No, screen will be off, power consumption will be stopped, right? But one more thing is there, that is the hibernate. Hibernate. So to work on hibernate, first of all, if you want to start the hibernate, just click on the start button and click CMD here, command prompt. To go to the command prompt or DOS mode, click CMD on it. See, here it is CMD, right? Open it, and here write hibernate on. Hibernate. Sorry, actually my spacebar is not working, right? So in place of hibernate, we can write power config also. Power hibernate on or power config, right? Power config. Power config CFG, right? Now press enter. Okay, like this. Here it is not configuring because it is already switched on. So I am showing you how you can control from here in the control panel, how you can use your hibernate option. So in the same, in the power option, because it is also a kind of power saving mode, but in this our system goes to shutdown mode. Okay, and let me tell you, from here change plan setting. In this we can see how to how to implement this power sync option, how for how much minute and all. Here you can see change advanced power setting, right? Change advanced power setting. Here you can go, and here you can see sleep, right? Sleep. To open this sleep tree, you will see hibernate after. Hibernate after. If you will click on this, 360 minutes, or in case of battery also, in case of plug-in also, 360 minutes means okay. So what we can change this, right? In the place of 360, we can write 30 minutes or 10 minutes. So if we will leave hibernate after, means if we will leave our system for 10 minutes without working, we left it idle, we will not do anything. So it will automatically go to hibernate mode. Hibernate mode means it will save the hard disk whatever we are working on, and it will go to shutdown mode. And when you will start it, your data will be, your system will start from that point only, from where it goes to shutdown, right? So this is hibernate mode. Okay, in hibernation it goes to shutdown. In this sleep mode, it will just switch off the screen. Switch off the screen means for the power, it will stop consuming power. But your system, some parts of your system will be in working mode, like hard disk will work, right? In sleep mode, hard disk will be in working mode. But in case of hibernation, hard disk will also stop working by saving in whatever stage it is, right? Understood? So this is hibernation. Okay. Now next, from here you can manage hibernation and all. Now next, if you have set everything, now from where you can go to sleep mode. If you want to make your system go to sleep mode or in hibernation, what you have to do? Suppose you are going to first somewhere to, and you want to make your system, set your system in a sleep mode, right? So what you can do, you can press Control Alt and Delete button in your system together like this. And from here in the right corner, you can see in this arrow button, you can see this hibernate option, sleep mode option. From I will click this, it will directly go to sleep mode, right? But right now I cannot do, because I am teaching, right? I am recording. And hibernate also, it will go to hibernation mode, right? So cancel it. Okay. Now this is the way how to, if suddenly if you want to go, you have some work and you want to set it in sleep mode, or you want to temporarily shut down, you can go for hibernation, right? Now one more option is there. Now we have one more option to for the sleep mode and this hibernation, to send our system to sleep mode or hibernation mode. Just click on the start button, and here in this shutdown, right, we can see this right arrow, right? Here sleep mode, hibernation, restart and all this. So sleep and hibernate option is here also. From here also we can, in place of shutdown, we can keep it in sleep mode and hibernate mode. Okay. Now next, so let's see up to how much section we have covered. So we were talking about this changing date and time. In this we were talking about this control panel, right? Working with control panel. So we have already worked on this changing date and time, changing date. Okay. And after that in this we have also seen about this fonts, changing the time, about fonts, changing the mouse settings, right? We have also seen how to change the mouse settings. And after that we have seen this why to double click the mouse, means we can change it to single click also to open any file, right? Put your computer in sleep mode, this also we have seen, right? This topic also we have seen. And after that put your computer in hibernate mode. Okay, put your computer in hibernate mode. What is hibernate? We have seen this also. And after this, the next topic is troubleshoot. Okay, so let's see what is troubleshoot. I think you know why we use troubleshoot option. Wait, so my mouse is not working. Okay, in troubleshoot, if my mouse is not working and using on screen keyboard. Okay, these two topics. Okay, first is my mouse is not working, so related to mouse we will troubleshoot. If we will, my mouse is not working, using a on screen keyboard, these two things we will see. And after this, okay, this is the last page. In this last page we have avoid pressing two keys together. Avoid pressing two keys together, like that of control plus A. So what we are doing, we are doing pressing two keys together, right? So avoid pressing two keys together. These three things we will see, right? And after that, our syllabus we have completed, right? Okay, so let's see. So first is about mouse. If my mouse is not working, right? If my mouse is not working, so what I will do, I will, in this section, in this control panel, how we will open control panel? Start button, then control panel, right? In this control panel, you will see easy to access center, right? Easy to access center. Here you can see easy to access center. If your mouse is not working, related to that you have some problem. If your keyboard is not working, or we can say this is sticky keys, which we have seen. We don't want to press two keys together also. So all these options, all these facilities are available in this easy of access center. Okay, so let's open this. Okay, here. So in this you can see, if suppose my mouse is not working. Okay, so if my mouse is not working, make the mouse easier to use. See this option, make the mouse easier to use, right? So I will click on that. Now in this, turn on mouse keys. Okay, control the mouse with the keyboard. Turn on mouse keys. I will click on this and I will click on this apply button and then OK, right? Now I will minimize this, and this I am moving with the help of my mouse. Okay, now my keyboard, numeric keyboard, will work as a mouse, right? See, this I am moving with my keyboard. In my keyboard, in our keyboard we have this numeric keys on the right hand side, right? In this numeric keys we have arrow buttons. So what you have to do, you have to check that box which I just have done, and after that in numeric keys we have arrow buttons, upper arrow, down arrow, and from this you can move your mouse, right, using the keypads, right, in place of mouse. Means I am operating mouse, this pointer, I am operating this pointer with the help of keyboard in place of mouse, right? So this can be done using this option. Which option? I am again showing you. In control panel, you have to go in this ease of access center, right? Ease of access center, and here make the mouse easier to use. Make the mouse easier to use. You have to go in this and you have to check this. This means you have to click on this box. अब ये uncheck कर दिया मैंने, right? अब ये check कर दिया मैंने, ये uncheck कर दिया. तो when you will check this, your keyboard, your numeric keypad will start. आपको, you have to just do num lock. You have to switch off your num lock, right? Num lock button you have, switch off that, and your numeric keypad, that arrow buttons is there in the numeric keypad, will work as a mouse, right? You will move your pointer using that arrow keys. Okay, so I am unchecking it as it was by default. So now next is, let's talk about keyboard. For keyboard also, in this ease of access center, I will go and make the keyboard easier to use. Make the keyboard easier to use. I will click on this. Now, in this, you can see. First of all, I am going to tell you sticky. Let me tell you about the sticky keys first. Okay. So, make it easier to type. Turn on sticky keys. Okay. Sticky keys. I will click on check on it and click on apply and then OK. Okay, right? Now, let me show you what is the use of this. Suppose I will open this MS Word and in this I will write something. Okay. Now, Control plus A. With this control, shift, all these are modifier keys, right? With these keys, we used to press any other keys for any specific function. So suppose I want to select all these text, ये सारे को मुझे select करना है, I want to select all this. So what is the shortcut key for this? Control plus A, right? But if anybody is having any problem, he is unable to press two keys together. Yes, many of many people have problem in their hands, right? They are unable to press two keys together. So due to physical disability, so what they can do, they cannot press Control and A, these two keys together. They cannot press these two keys together. So what they can do, you after clicking on checking on that sticky keys after activating this sticky keys, now मैंने sticky keys activate किया है. Now I will press just Control button. Now I pressed Control button. अब now I will press A. देखिए A को दबाने से पहले मैंने what I have done, first I pressed Control button and then A, Control key then A key. So this what happened after activating sticky key option. If any modifier key is pressed like that of Shift, Control or Alt, after that it will wait for the next key to be implemented to implement the task. Okay. So after activating sticky keys, sticky key means stick कर देना उसको, stick means Control मैंने जैसे ही दबाया it was stick, वो stick हो गया. Then I pressed A, तो Control plus A will be activated. That particular task will be performed. Okay. So this is sticky keys, use of sticky keys. And next is we have to discuss about this on-screen keyboard, right? So here, after going to this ease of access center, if you want, suppose you are doing any important task and you are meanwhile your keyboard stops working, right? So what you can do, you can switch on the screen keyboard, right? So from where you will switch on the screen keyboard, you have to click on this, you have to open this ease of access center, and in here, in the here you can see in the starting only, start on screen keyboard, right? I will click on it and this screen keyboard has been opened, right? So after suppose now I will type something in this, whatever I will write, by clicking on it, it will be written, right? So this screen keyboard we will start. So I think we have covered each and every topic. So in last, what all things were left? Troubleshooting. Under troubleshooting, what all options we have seen? My mouse is not working. For this we can use our numeric keypad. It can be do the functions of mouse, right? And using on screen keyboard, this I just shown you how to implement it. And now next page, in this we have seen avoid pressing two keys together. Avoid pressing two keys together. So here you can see sticky keys. Yes, using the sticky keys you can avoid pressing two keys together. After activating sticky keys, if you will press Control, then it will wait for the next key to perform the task, right? So, and after this recap of this chapter, Windows Explorer is the main tool that you use to interact with the Windows 7. Okay, you need to use the Windows Explorer to view, explore, or organize libraries. So using the Windows Explorer, you interact with the Windows 7, you organize libraries, files, folders. Okay, library is a kind of folder in Windows 7 that allow you to organize files, and libraries allows you to organize files in one place as they are easy to search and access, right? By default, 4 libraries are there: document, pictures, music, and videos. We have seen. Control panel is a system folder using which we can control the appearance and the current settings of the Windows. Sleep is a power saving state. We have seen. Hibernate also we have seen. Okay, hard disk. In case of hibernate, hard disk is also stop functioning. Okay, by saving the updated task. Windows has an on-screen keyboard. We have seen. Hibernation is the state in which computer shut down to save power, but first saves everything in the memory on hard disk, right? So these all things we have seen, right? Now next exercise. So with after completion of this chapter, try to first try to approach this exercise and then only see the question and answers, right? So that's it for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.